So why is it important for older drivers to maintain their health? Other than the obvious, that if you have your health, you have everything. The fact of the matter is that vehicle safety, road safety, is three components. It's the infrastructure, the highways that we drive on. It's the vehicle, the new technologies and the safety components of that. But at the heart is the operator. And we know that birthdays are a terrible predictor of almost anything. And in fact, we also know the science does not know what an older driver is. There is no number of law of physics or biology that says you are an older driver. But we do know that health conditions are a problem. We do know that polypharmacy, not just taking one or two meds, but when you start taking 1, 2, or 3 or 4 meds, that requires a doctor, a pharmacist, and a computer to know what the impacts are going to be, or if you're being treated for a disease. So as many of us like to say in the vehicle safety world, birthdays do not kill, but health conditions do. From as little as perhaps an allergy and type 2 diabetes, to being treated for cancer, to all the medications that may be in between. So being safe is about making sure that you are capable and as physically well as you can be so that you can drive as safely as possible.
Functional problems to be concerned about may include an inability to recognize potentially dangerous driving situations, an inability to react quickly enough to avoid dangerous situations, temporarily losing control of your vehicle's speed or direction, or even forgetting how to travel a familiar route. Fortunately, there are many medications available that can address issues with our health. However, they may come with their own concerns. Side effects from some medications, things like blurred vision, confusion, drowsiness, and dizziness, may gradually become more pronounced with age and can seriously affect our driving. Because our bodies tend to slow down as we become older, it takes longer for the effects of medications to wear off after having taken them.
Most often, changes occur very gradually over a period of time with age. Most conditions are chronic, and the changes that people encounter tend to be very gradual. Occasionally, there are changes that occur more abruptly, particularly if a condition gets worse or if another condition comes along that may affect other conditions that an individual has. That tends to be a bit of a double-edged sword because while those gradual change may allow you to adapt to that change over time, there also may be problems with recognizing that, and you may not notice it as often as if there is a more sudden or abrupt change.
There are many things you can do to help avoid problems with the impact medications may have on driving. First, you should assume that all medications, prescribed, over-the-counter, and herbal supplements are potentially dangerous. This is especially true when you're taking more than one medication. Check with your doctor or pharmacist to find out if any of the medications you are currently taking or are about to start taking could affect your driving ability. Always read the information that comes with your medication for side effects that could impact your driving. For any new medication, see how you react to it before attempting to drive. Each person's reaction to any medication is unique. Make sure you are free of any harmful side effects before driving. Otherwise, plan in advance for other ways to get around. Or just don't drive until the effects of the medication have completely worn off. If you're taking more than one medication, you can easily check for harmful drug interactions on your computer or smartphone.
We live in a time where we have medications or treatments for the vast majority of conditions that help to at least manage and sometimes improve those underlying conditions. So it's really imperative, it's really important for people to take those medications that have been prescribed for those underlying conditions.
Let's review some of the medical conditions and medications information covered in this video. Be aware of your health issues. Understand the effects of your medications on driving. Understand how medications interact with each other.